He's looking around. He gets picked off. No help comes. And Starks goes. Oh, so big. And look who.
4 colleges in 4 years. A guy who comes from nowhere and then comes to New York and makes a name for himself in the National Basketball Association. We're talking about none other than John Starks. Let's take a look at this incredible story of this incredible person and athlete.
The New York Knicks teams of the 1990s were known for nothing less than overachieving. Their take-no-prisoner swagger of this physically intimidating group led to emotionally charged contests against the Eastern Conference's best. Other than franchise center Patrick Ewing, no one player was known for their consistent, dominant offensive performances. But one player's on-the-court exploits garnered a different sort of attention.
For John Starks. Starks. Three from John Starks. Wow. The assassin.
John Starks overcame incredible odds to make it in the NBA. A product of Tulsa, Oklahoma's tough inner city, Starks played collegiately for 4 different schools. He paid every due there was to be paid before the Knicks gave him his big break in 1990. Starks' desire to compete is his reason he fulfilled his dream.
You have to compete when you step out there on the court. A lot of young players don't understand that, you know, at this level right here, you can't take any nights off. And so they tend to take nights off. And if you're going to play at the next level, you have to be able to go out there and do it every game. You can't go one game and take 3 or 4 nights out, then come back and play.
1993 was considered John Starks' breakout year. As a starter, he was second on the team in scoring as he led the NBA in three-pointers made.
Starks for 3. Yes.
But the very thing that made him great was his passion to play defense.
A lot of guys think it's about getting to the NBA is about scoring. But NBA scouts want to see guys play both ends of the court. And to make yourself valuable to a team, you have to be able to shut other players down. And if they can get that in their mind and go out there and do that, then they're going to get an opportunity.
Guarding Michael Jordan was a tough task for anyone who tried, but Starks feels his toughest task was guarding Indiana's red-hot Reggie Miller.
Most people say Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the easiest person to guard, but the toughest to stop. And Reggie, why I say that is because he ran off so many picks, and they did a good job of setting good picks for him. He's kind of like Rip Hamilton, you know. He's always in constant motion. So those type of guys are very tough to guard.
The now infamous headbutt on Miller in the 1993 playoffs showed his frustration in guarding him. But his passion to play and his fiery competitiveness often whipped the Garden crowd into a frenzy. In the waning moments of Game 2 in the 1993 Eastern Conference Finals against arch-rival Chicago Bulls, Starks authored one of the most famous plays in team history, simply known as the dunk. Everybody knows it's your signature play. Whether or not you did anything before or after that, people remember the dunk. Can you describe that play for me?
Well, it was a play, you know, a pick and roll between me and Patrick. You know, we've been running it all game long, and they've been forcing me baseline. And, you know, I could have took that play any point in time during the game, but I kind of saved it for the last, for a good opportunity, and that was a great opportunity. I was coming down on the right side of the court, and I know B.J. Armstrong, during the course of the game, all I had to do was look, and he was going to jump high side. And that's what I did. I looked, even though his man wasn't up there yet, Bill Cartwright wasn't in position. I looked, he jumped high side, Patrick kind of brushed him. I just went to the hole hard. And seeing Horace Grant, I knew I had to go in strong, and I went up and made a fantastic play.
Did you dunk on Michael?
Well, I would describe it like this in a couple of ways. When you jump, you got dunked on. But I dunked over Horace Grant, and I dunked on Michael then. So he jumped, went for the block. So you got to consider he was in the picture.
That inner passion and desire that he had to play the game only pales in comparison to his coaching style. He also believes that fire and desire is just a percentage of what the players need here to succeed in the NBA. I'm Archie Snowden reporting for Long Island Sports Profile.